welcome back to the channel Out Bush Detecting. Well, we're out in the great Australian outback again, heading out to town sites that I haven't been to for quite a few years, so I'm going to have a bit of fun exploring around those and having a look around some new ground, so hopefully find some interesting stuff. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much. And for all those people who have liked and commented on the videos, awesome. Thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate it. And I really wanted to give another shout out to Coffee Bush Kids channel on YouTube. After he gave me a shout out, my subscriber base cracked over 500, so that was absolutely awesome, and I just can't thank him enough just for giving me that shout out. So shoot over to his channel and give him a like and a subscribe as well, and even drop a comment and say that you've been and had a look at my channel. I try and do things a little bit differently as far as where I go and what I look for. Do a fair bit of exploring and look for different things. You know, I'm not looking for the same old stuff that everybody else is looking for. I'm looking for the old dog license tags and the old horse cart registration plates. I find that, you know, it gives me a real sense of history of the towns that I'm going to, and I especially like collecting them. I got a large collection of tags and plates. It's something that's very collectible, and yeah, so stick along for the ride. Thank you to everybody that has subscribed and commented once again, and yeah, look forward to this episode. There's going to be some quite a few interesting finds coming up. Okay, I'll continue on, and I will see you on the first dig. Well, it's nice and warm now. I'd say it's only it's probably, you know, about 28, 29, but it feels a lot hotter out here. But it's a dry heat, so you expect that. Lovely little tone down here, and look what's come out. This is the first worthwhile target of the trip, and I'm absolutely stoked because that is a horse and cart registration plate. Let's give it a bit of a thing now. CDDRB, which is Q-Day Dawn Roads Board, 1915, number 39. So that's a beauty, absolute ripper. In very nice condition too. Actually, I've got a Q-Day Dawn cart plate. I think it's a 1913, which is a lot larger than this, and it's not in very good condition. So this is the first one I found in good condition. I'll just give it a quick brush, and then we can come back and have a look at it. But first worthwhile target for the trip. I've been detecting now for about an hour, and yeah, I'm stoked with that. Absolutely stoked. Okay, I've given it a bit of a brush, and this is all I'll do here because after these guys have been in ash, and this one's just come out of an ash pile there, you can see all the ash mixed in. They're quite brittle, so you've got to be very careful when you clean them. But yeah, absolutely lovely horse and cart registration plate, 1915, Q-Day Dawn Roads Board. So absolutely magnificent plate. It's what we call pressed, so it's very thin. It's just made out of brass, thin brass, which they're pressed into shape to give you this horse and cart registration plate. And quite often where you see little holes in the corners there, they're bent or broken, so it's really hard to dig them in such good condition. I'm absolutely stoked with that find. First horse and cart registration plate for the trip, and a great start to the trip. Okay, I'll see you on the next dig. Woohoo! When you're looking around places like this, you've got to keep your eyes down. Don't zone out and get your head up and just look around on the horizon. You've got to look down all the time, because you never know what you might see. Just there. Have a look at that. I'll zoom in. And that's sitting on the surface. Okay, don't know how long it's been sitting there. Could have been sitting there for 100 years. I don't know what it's made of. Where's the dice? Look at that. Oop. Feels very light. It doesn't feel ceramic, but who knows, could it be going back to, you know, 1915, 1916, who knows. That's the area I'm in. Oh, keep dropping it. But a little dice just on the surface. Okay, pays to keep your eyes open. See you on the next dig. Okay, apologies for the wind, but I'm going to try a bit of a live dig here. Down in that hole there, you can see I've got a really nice tone here. look. So it's giving us 21-22, nice and solid. Just get something to lean on. Let's see if we can find it. It's down around there somewhere. Oh, yes. Yes. First dog license for the trip. You beauty. Alright, don't know what it is yet. I think it could be 1912 or 1914. I'm not too sure. Let me give it a bit of a brush and a clean, and I'll be back to you shortly once I've got a little bit of detail. Okay, cool. Back shortly. Okay, had a brush. She's a beauty. It's a 1912 Western Australian dog registration. You can see on the front there, 1912. And if I flip it over, we can see where it's from. Municipality of Kew, number 14. You ripper. This is another one I do not have in my collection, so this is fantastic. The dog license tag, Western Australian one, Goldfields, from the old gold mining town of Kew. Municipality of Kew, number 14, dog license. You can just see there at the top where it would have been a steel ring gone through, and it's rusted away. So, but that is unreal. That will clean up beautifully, and I'm absolutely stoked. Okay, I'll continue on. I'll see you on the next dig. Okay, next worthwhile target out. Where are we? Down here, and the shape of it looks like a 1906 dog registration. Haven't picked it up. Let's have a look at it together. Oh, where's this from? Oh, excellent. Kew Roads board. Look at this. I'll just give the back a bit of a brush, but on the front it's quite, because it would have been sitting down that way. Yeah, look at that. Okay. It's cleaned up beautifully actually. Kew Roads board, number 29, 1906. Now I think, from memory, this is my first Kew Roads board 1906. I think I've dug a 1906 Kew before, but I'll check my records. But yep, that's another dog license, and you can see this has got a brass loop at the top, which would have been hung through the collar, still intact. And these are quite thick. Can you remember some of the ones that I dug previously on videos? They're very thin biscuits. These are quite thick, so they last. Look at that. That's a beauty. Kew Roads board, number 29, 1906, dog registration. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, I'll continue on. I'll see you on the next dig. Okay, I'm out on this old house site out here, old block site, and I was chatting to an old fella, and he said, yeah, there was a bit of infrastructure out here, a couple of buildings and part of the town commons, and I've been picking up a lot of coins, but very nice signal down there. Sounded like a coin, which these do, and this has popped out, which looks like to me to be a dog license, a dog registration. And I'd hazard a guess by the pattern, I would say it's going to be a 1909, and but I'll give it a bit of a clean up and a brush. But absolutely beautiful looking tag. I'll be back in a moment after I've given it a bit of a clean. Now you'll have to excuse me because I can't film a lot because at the moment it's raining, but I will film this. So yeah, it is a dog license. It is a Western Australian dog license for 1908, and you can see on there on the front, dog license Western Australia, and the swan. This is the swan pattern 1908, and on the back is the Municipality of Kew, number 15. Oh, look at that raindrop right on the tag. So absolutely fantastic tag, beautiful find. I'm really stoked to have this one, another one for my collection that I don't have. So yep, I'll keep going, and I'll see you on the next dig. Okay, next target out. Actually, that's where I found that 1909 dog license, right there, and I've got another beautiful tone right here, and this has popped out, and it's another dog license. Okay, looks like a Kew, and judging by the shape, I'd say it's 1905. It is a stamp tag, so there'll be nothing on the back. It's missing its ring. But let me give it a bit of a clean before I get too wet in this rain, and I'll be back shortly. Alright, giving it a quick brush because it's getting wet because being in the rain. And you can make out there just Q 1905. And I think it is number 47. You might be able to see through the camera. I haven't got my glasses on because otherwise they get wet at the moment. So, yep, another beautiful dog license, dog registration. Another one for the collection. Excellent. All right, I'll see you on the next dig. All right, thankfully the rain's gone, but it's gotten very humid. So I think I preferred the rain getting wet, and it was keeping me nice and cool. But from there, you can see it's only very shallow. I got the same tone as a pull tab, but look what's come out. That doesn't look like a pull tab to me. That looks like something really, really nice. And I'm thinking that's a dog license, and it's on its ring, and it looks very small. Okay, what have we got? Yep, I'd say, judging by the size and the shape, I would say that's a 1904, very thin. Let me give this a careful clean up, because I think that's a very special find there. Yeah, let me give this a clean, and I'll be back to you shortly. Okay, this is an absolutely ripper of a find. This has made my trip for sure. You can just see on there Q Roads Board, QRB, which stands for Roads Board, number 53, and it's a 1904. Now that is absolutely awesome. That is definitely the earliest Q tag that I have dug, and it is an absolute beauty. I'm not going to clean it anymore here because it's very, very brittle. It's been in the ground, even though there's a bit of ash around here, so it has corroded a little bit. So it's going to take a little bit of careful cleaning, but you'll see it in the wrap up. That is an amazing tag. I'm absolutely stoked. Okay, I'll see you on the next dig. All right, just going slow amongst all the trash still. Late afternoon. I'm heading back to the car now. I've pretty much had enough of the day. I'm getting quite tired. And yeah, it's really, really high tone there. Sounded like a bottle cap, but you know, I dig everything, so you just don't know. And this has come out, and I've given it a bit of a wipe because it was quite black. And I think from the size, I'd say it's a half crown. It's definitely not a full crown. I'd say it's a half crown. And it's quite worn, but you can see on the front there, Regina, which is, that'll be Victoria. So if we flip it over, I need to clean the back here, but you can see a date at the bottom there, nice and clear, of 1879. So very nice big silver. I've dug a few silver coins, but that's the first big one. I've got plenty of sixpences and threepences, but yeah, a nice half crown, nice big silver one to finish the day off today. It's been a great day on the tags, and yeah, beautiful day to finish off. All right, I'll see you on the next dig. Okay, lovely little tone down here, very sharp and high. And I'm probably in an area at the moment that's a little bit too old, so I'm going to move, but beautiful coins popped out. It's a shilling, and you can just see on there, I'll zoom down, you got Victoria on that side, so it'll be an old one. Okay, we can just make out a date. Let's see if I can get it in the camera there. 1873 shilling. Okay, nice little silver, nice old one. Yeah, I'm probably going to move from here because I'm a bit old, so I won't be getting any tags out here. So, but yeah, lovely little coin. Whoop, I just dropped it. And yeah, last look at Victoria on the back there. This will clean up nicely, so you'll see it in the wrap up. Okay, excellent. We can move on, and we'll see you on the next dig. Okay, just in that there I've got a booming high tone, and whoop, glasses fell down. Look what's come out. That is a pocket watch, but it looks very, very silver to me. The front's come off, and if you have a look there, you can see the hallmarks. There's nothing inside, it's just the case. It's definitely got hallmarks, British hallmarks. And let's have a look at this part. Yeah, this is hallmarked as well. So you can see the line there and the date letter. And this would have this part here would have the manufacturer on it. would imagine. Let's have a look. Yeah, probably that mark there would be the manufacturer. So, yeah, I'll clean it up and you'll see it in the roundup. But yeah, it's a full Hunter pocket watch. Got the front and back covers. Just missing the centre part. But yeah, excellent find. I'll continue on. I'll see you on the next dig. Well, it's pretty much late in the day, and I was just basically heading back towards the car now to give it away. And yeah, still picking up a few targets. So I've picked up a few more bits of silver since I saw you last. And anyway, a little jumbly tone down here, and this has come out, which looks like another dog license, dog registration. And it's cleaning up nicely. It's actually in good condition. Let me just give it a quick rub. It's a nice one too. Very similar to the one I've dug just recently that you saw. It's Q. This will be Q Municipal Council, number 25, 1905. It's still got its ring on it. Nothing on the back. But yeah, a lovely little dog license to finish off. Yeah, extremely happy with that. That rounds things off beautifully for the trip. So absolutely stoked. I'm probably going to be heading back tomorrow, so thank you very much. Stick around for the roundup, it'll be coming up, and yeah, you'll be able to see everything all nicely cleaned up. Okay, see you on the next dig. Hi everybody, welcome to the wrap up. So we'll go through the finds that I've decided to keep. All these pennies and half pennies here are pretty much all in pretty bad condition. Most of them that come out of the Goldfields are, unfortunately. It's just the type of soils that's up there. It tends to attack the coins, but I got about 15, 16 half pennies and pennies. This was an interesting find. I didn't get it on camera, but it was in my my finds. If anyone knows what it is, let me know, because I've got no idea. It looks like some sort of syringe. You can just see a plunger in there that goes through. Made of brass. I mean, look at it, survived 100 years. It's absolutely fantastic. I didn't get many brooches or buckles this trip. This is probably the best of them. I'd say it's late Victorian. It's still intact. It's quite a big ladies buckle. Nice design. And it's still got the clasps and everything on the back. And this is probably just a half. There would have been two pieces to this one. This is a half of a, I'd say, Edwardian type of buckle. This thing here, I've got no idea what it was, but it looks very, very interesting. It does have a patent date on the back. And you can see there, it looks like almost two tennis rackets. Or it could even be lacrosse. Not too sure. This thing that's bent over, it looks like it was manufactured like that. So I've got no idea what the purpose of it is. So, sorry if anyone knows, please leave a comment. You saw me pick that one up. This little dice, pretty cool. There's a lovely bale seal. A mate of mine collects these, so I always try and find them for him and pick them up. I always bring them home. A little bit of silver though. Silver walking cane end, thimble, and these are off pipe stems. Sterling silver. I haven't cleaned them because I'm just going to put them in the scrap bucket. In the coins, you saw the half crown come out. Cleaned up really quite nice. It's very, very worn, which you expect a coin of that age to be out in the Goldfields, because it would have been well circulated at that point. Some other silvers that came out. I think the 1873 there is the oldest in that shilling, and there were a selection of threepences. 1 shilling, another shilling, which is the ram's head, and only the 1 sixpence. Did get a few of the maker's mark buttons, which are really, really cool. I like finding these and cleaning them up, doing a bit of research on them. So, yep, they'll go into the collection because I do like them. A 1 ounce weight. Now, I don't know whether it's an apothecary weight or whether it's actual a gold weight. But yeah, that cleaned up nicely, 1 ounce. You didn't see this on camera, but I quite often find them and I just pop them in the pouch and then clean them up later. I've got quite a big collection of them, and that's one of the 1914 victory medallions. This little one wasn't on camera either, but it's quite interesting. When I cleaned it up, I saw the lighting on it because I thought it was a religious medallion, but yeah, Coles Book Arcade, Melbourne. And if you do some research on this, Very, very interesting company. Very large book arcade that was in Melbourne, so yeah, pretty cool find. I do like that. Don't find many tokens over here in Western Australia. A sterling silver pocket watch back, and this one was on camera though, this silver pocket watch back. And you can see cleaned up there, you can see the hallmarks. I've yet to do the research on that one, but I would say 1800s by the letter. And you can see the other hallmarks inside the pocket watch case there. So that was a cool find, full Hunter pocket watch in sterling silver. A couple little bits and pieces here which I've got no idea, I've got to check out what they are. That could be a miner's tag. And that's probably the most likely explanation for that is being a miner's tag. Alright, the cool things that I did find, what I would go out there looking for, my dog licenses. This is the 1912. You saw that one on camera. Kew Municipality, number 14. I do like that one because the 1912s are not normally well embossed like this one is. This is the 1908 dog license. And that's also Kew Municipality, number 15. That's a really, really good one to have. Kew Roads Board, number 29, dog license, 1906. Two 1905s, number 97, number 25. And the best one for the trip dog license was the Kew Roads Board, number 58, 1904, still on its ring. And lastly, yeah, was the horse and cart registration plate that you saw come out. And that's an absolute ripper, cleaned up beautifully. Kew Day Dawn Road Board, 1915. And that was after the merger of Kew and Day Dawn Roads Boards. Number 39, in absolutely great condition. Looks fantastic. Alright guys, well that's a wrap up of all the finds. Please like and subscribe. Chuck me a comment. I do read the comments and I will endeavour to reply to them. And also don't forget to check out the channel of the Coffee Bush Kid on YouTube. He's doing some amazing stuff at the moment and he's always good to watch. So chuck him a like and subscribe and a comment as well. All right, everybody, I'll see you on my next trip. I'm hopefully going to get away in a few weeks' time and maybe get out to some new ground and find some more awesome treasures. Okay, until then, I'll see you on my next dig.